So Mr. Snyder, why did you choose to call it Batman v Superman as opposed to Batman versus Superman?
Yeah, yeah. I'm really glad. I'm really glad you asked that question. Actually, I wanted to talk to you. I wanted to talk to you about it. No, the main reason we chose Batman v Superman as the title, as opposed to Batman versus Superman, was because we wanted to avoid the connotations of the two superheroes, duking it out, because I think that's what comic fans want to see, and we're trying to tell a different kind of story,
Yeah,
one
yeah,
that's more philosophical, more serious. And if we were to do the versus thing, then it would feel it would feel like a Godzilla movie, where it's just monsters fighting each other the whole time, and there's really not much of substance. At least in my opinion. But I'm Zack Snyder, so my opinion, yeah. But yeah, that's essentially why it's Batman v Superman as opposed to Batman versus Superman.
yeah. That makes a lot of sense.
Cut.
That's good. Cut. Cut. Frank, kill the picture. Cut.
I don't do second takes. I'm gonna just riff it. Well, I wrote a script. I'm going off the outline of the script, essentially. Son of a gun, I didn't start the recording. Let me establish for you real quick something. Last year for Christmas, I asked for two things. I asked for a wok to stir-fry veggies, and I asked for the Godzilla Showa-era collection from the Criterion. And I got this. Now, I'm not going to waste any time. I'm just going to get right into it. So basically the movie starts out, this giant egg washes ashore, and a bunch of villagers are like, hey, there's a cool egg, let's go take it, let's go claim it for ourselves. And then they sell it to the greasiest guys you've ever seen. And then these journalists come in, and they're like, oh, but this could be some scientific discovery, this could be great. Oh, no, I bought the thing already. Initially the conflict is between the journalists and the corporate people that they're trying to, not necessarily take down, but, they're not on the same side. They take the egg, and then they say, oh, I know how we can milk this forever. We're going to make a theme park around this thing, and we're going to call it Happy Time Funland. Yeah, but then the two Shobijin, the little twins from the first Mothra movie, show up, and they're like, please, give us back the egg. Then luckily they escape, and they go to the journalists, and they're like, hey, look, we got Mothra here. Mothra's going to save us. But then Mothra is, really old, because... yeah, she's really old. I don't know. Whatever. It's just part of the story. And then we're at the half-hour point in the movie, and Godzilla shows up, kind of out of nowhere. There's no real reason. He just he pops up, and he destroys Osaka, and because why not? Oh my god, Godzilla's going to the egg. He's going to destroy the egg. So now we got to get Mothra on board, because she's the only one that can stop Godzilla, because the journalists and the scientists go to Infant Island, and they're like, hey, Mothra, come on, help us. But when she goes off, the Shobijin are like, okay, but this is going to be Mothra's last ride, because, she's old, and she's gonna die. Oh, dang. But it's gonna be cool! And so then Mothra fights Godzilla, and it takes 5 minutes in a 87-minute movie. And during this whole chaos, the two greasy businessmen are trying to backstab each other, trying to get out of the room and steal each other's money. But then they both die. But the one that shoots the other one gets crushed in a building as a result of Godzilla's just random reckless nature. And so then Mothra and Godzilla fight, and Mothra loses, but she protects the egg. And then from the egg is birthed a pair of baby Mothras. And then these baby Mothras fight Godzilla by wrapping him in their cocoon stuff. This whole thing takes a while, and the last half hour of the movie is basically just action, and it's amazing. I can see how people might think it's a little, I don't know. And then at the end, the twin Shobijins, upon their twin Mothra babies, we're gonna go off and we're gonna live on Infant Island. Hopefully y'all won't need us again. Hopefully Godzilla's dead for good. He's not dead for good. He never is. At the very end, one of the best quotes that I think I've ever heard in any movie, really, is, how do we thank them? How do we show our gratitude? And the best way to thank them is to create a better world. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful.